So I was out today. I was doing a little bit of cleanup work. Had a storm come through yesterday, and I got to running my 038 a little bit, and something definitely loose in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and split this muffler, and I've got Allen screws in it. I've got T27 Torx in it. I've got pretty much everything in this thing. And I'm pretty positive I know what happened. I'm pretty positive the screws that hold the muffler on to the cylinder come loose. But we're going to take it off here and we're going to look at it anyhow. I believe this one's still a T27. Boy, howdy. Can't get that lucky every day. They're both loose. May have to take the top cover off to see where this gasket's setting, or just shoot, I guess I'll just take it all off and we'll just find out where this gasket's setting at. The thing was actually running pretty good, and it just got loud on me all of a sudden. I couldn't quite figure out why it got loud. Yeah, the muffler gasket dropped. Just kind of what I was thinking, what I was afraid of. But it ain't nothing but a hill for a climber. The old saw has actually run pretty good for me. I can't complain. Not for the kind of money that I've got in it. Local guy, Falls Timber, actually give me this 038. The only thing I've really done as far as spending money on it has been putting a, I put this muffler on, and I swapped it from a spur sprocket over to a rim sprocket. And I did order a new piece of top plastic where the other one was melted, and I didn't quite like it all melted. We'll just tighten them screws up until we can't turn them no more, I guess. Probably could put some thread locker on it, but I don't see no reason. I've still got the baffle on here, so that screw can't get sucked up into the engine. Get a little bit of that sawdust out of that muffler. That's where I blew it off earlier. And this thing's got a complete mix of fasteners on it. I just kind of used what I had laying around. Didn't really care. I had some Husqvarna fasteners laying around, had some Stihl fasteners, and yeah, we just used what I had laying, and I didn't complain about none of it. I don't reckon this 038's going to go anywhere anytime soon. I think I'm just going to keep it. I do like it a little bit. And them's over travel screws for a 372 or a 390. But they fit the bill when I needed the screws, so guess if I get to the point I need some, I know where to find them. But I've had I've had 3 saws out today. I've had my 61 Rancher out today, and I did bring the 395 with the 3-foot bar on it. Not that anything I had was worth using a 3-foot bar for, but I brought it anyhow. Just because I thought maybe some sheer happenstance I might accidentally have a tree hung up and I need to get underneath of it and cut, and well, I just figured it's a lot safer and a lot easier if I just, you know, take that long bar just long bar it and not worry about it. I've already had to sharpen chains today. In yard trees usually got a lot of junk in them, a lot of metal and everything else, so I've just sharpened this chain. And this being an older Stihl, the chain adjuster is inboard, and it's not accessible through the clutch cover. And when I said I use Husqvarna fasteners and all that, I ain't lying. I'm even using Husqvarna bar nuts. I think it looks good with them Husqvarna bar nuts sitting right there in the middle of the big hole there. I do like this old saw though. It runs good when it runs. I can't complain a whole lot with it. I know Justin Weaver, he's run it some. Just making sure that sprocket's on there straight. Now I'm just going to tighten up the adjuster until it gets snug. And the other reason why it's got Husqvarna bar nuts is that's just what I had in my pocket when I was out cutting one day, and I lost the ones that was on it. I don't know where they went to. I know when Stihl went to the captured bar nuts, it made a big difference.